Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, fellow Biafrans, depending on where you're watching from, all over the world. This is live and direct on Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM, live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, Channel 2, and of course on iOS and Android live streaming app, live and direct on Enter Biafra YouTube channel, live and direct on auto-piloted IPOB media platform, and of course, probably on most of our alliances platform as well. This evening, I have just come to continue to expose the criminal and the man who work as a devil advocate, a smooth criminal, a smooth operator who pretend to work for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, but has been the eye of the Nigeria state and the Fulani state within the IPOB. This same man called Barrister Ejiofor has been the brain behind the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the crisis that you feel that the Biafra struggle are experiencing today. But by the special grace of God, God raised us and we appeared from nowhere to rescue the struggle. After the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Ejiofor, even before that, facilitated with his actions the killing of many commanders of the Eastern Security Network, including those who were killed in his house in two different occasions. Today, Barrister Ejiofor is trying very hard to convince Biafrans to calm down and not to agitate again until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Barrister Ejiofor has been parading himself, lying to Biafrans, of course, ignorant one, that he was the one who facilitated the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2017. Today, we have come to debunk this particular claim of criminal Barrister Ejiofor. So we have come to expose and explain from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu how he was released and who facilitated his release and the actions that took place before the zoo allowed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to walk free. A lot have been said, and we come with evidence, we come with proof, we come with everything, fact and figures. And what led to the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2017 is what Barrister Ejiofor is fighting to make sure it didn't repeat itself until after election. Barrister Ejiofor, who was contracted by the politicians in Biafra land because he worked closely with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the legal representative, he worked closely with IPOB as legal representative, he gained access into some secret, in IPOB. And for that reason, when the East, they claimed that East was experiencing all manner of insecurities in the Southeast, Ejiofor claimed that people were calling him all over the world, from all over the world. And because of, he has paraded himself as the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu most trusted person, as you all can hear him saying, this made the Southeast governors and the federal government to now approach Ejiofor. Ejiofor was then approached. Ejiofor agreed to work to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is returned to Nigeria. After this, Ejiofor began to have a highly sensitive security meeting in the Southeast with the Southeast governors. This particular sensitive security meeting that Ejiofor were having led to the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That sensitive security meeting led to the killing of a man called Ikonso, commander. That same security meeting led to the killing of Gento. Today, I have to make it very clear that before Commander Gento was killed in Barrister Ejiofor's house, Barrister Ejiofor took Commander Gento alongside with him another commander called Madubugo. Madubugo called Onwa accompanied Barrister Ejiofor and Commander Gentle to the bishop, where they went, and the bishop prayed for Barrister Ejiofor and Commander Gentle. Little did Commander Gentle knew that while the bishop was praying for him, they have already planned the assassination, and that prayer was the last prayer before they kill him. I am revealing to Biafra today one of the best secrets you can ever imagine in Biafra struggle. Barrister Ejiofor, Commander Gentle to that bishop. The bishop prayed for Commander Gentle. Only Commander Gentle and Barrister Ejiofor that knelt down in that church. And the bishop prayed for Gentle. That prayer was the last prayer for Gentle before they eliminated him. It was a holy, I don't know whether I should call it a holy kill, a holy death, or what. Because by the time they were praying for Commander Gentle in the church, they have already concluded that that night he is going to die. After that, Barrister Ejiofor have done everything possible to calm Biafrans down, telling you that if you make noise, you are, adding to whatever that they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. While we have constantly told the world that whatever actions Biafra take today has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Ejiofor is telling you to keep calm. The calm Barrister Ejiofor is asking you to kill is so that he is going to complete the agreement he had with the governors and the Nigeria politicians, that he has the capacity and the power to end Biafra struggle. And once he captures Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is the end of the Biafra struggle. Upon the emergence of the autopilot, Barrister Ejiofor now swung into action, and the hatred come in, and because he never trusted that he can control me. Immediately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order for me to pilot the affair of Biafra. Barrister Ejiofor came out and vowed over his dead body, will that happen? Barrister Ejiofor now convinced the people at the criminals at the DOS, who, of course, upon realizing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order to Simon Ekpa instead of them, they decided that, so that is what we call afterthought betrayal. Some of you may be wondering, you remember when I said afterthought betrayal? I have been shouting afterthought betrayal. Some people, betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on afterthought. You are going to know what I mean by afterthought betrayal today, because I have said that for the past 1 year. How many of you remember when I was saying that some people were betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on afterthought? The bishop that prayed for Barrister Ejiofor and Gentle is also part of this sensitive security meeting that Barrister Ejiofor has been participating with the governors. The things I have said here, you have all heard it from the exposition, from Barrister Ejiofor's mouth, from the Chinasa criminal Mohammed Abbas' mouth, from all these people, you have heard it. It is not something I'm making up. You heard it from Barrister Ejiofor's mouth. Now, there is something that Barrister Ejiofor do not want you to know. And that is what I have come to tell you this evening. So I want everybody to listen very, very attentively here. I want everyone to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu narrate by himself how he was released. And this is what Ejiofor do not want you to do.
Not minding our previous stupidity when it comes to the issue of Biafra. I'm also a United Delta. Government said it here, Tompolo. Not minding our previous stupidity when it comes to the issue of Biafra. I'm also a United Delta. Government said it here, Tompolo. A brother and a friend that I like very much is here. Because during the Avengers time, this Tompolo, I'm reading his words today, went to a meeting and gave them the order that the release of Nnamdi Kanu from detention is the #1 demand of Niger Delta Avengers.
Tompolo went to a meeting, and the demand of Tompolo by the Niger Delta Avengers was, the first demand was the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I told you that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, we must make sure that we useless the reason why they kidnapped him. We must make sure that we make the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu very expensive, more expensive than the cost of releasing him. I have been shouting this for more than 1 year, but because Barrister Ejiofor was part and parcel of those who planned this thing in the name of fighting for security and bringing peace. I did not know the war we are fighting in the southeast, that Ejiofor is talking about peace. And I want you to listen.
And of Niger Delta Avengers. Number one, how can I forget them? That is why I fight for all of us to be free. I fight and I struggle. Anytime I remember what Niger Delta Avengers did, what our brothers did on the high seas, for me, I say we must go. Let us get Biafra first, then everybody can go their way if you want.
Anytime I remember what the Niger Delta Avengers did for me on the high sea, did Ejiofor go to Niger Delta Avengers and say, do not mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name again? Did Ejiofor do it in 2017? No, he didn't do it in 2017 because by then he was not yet corrupt. He hasn't been approached to betray the Biafra struggle because in 2017 there were nothing like Eastern Security Network. In 2017 we do not have security arms of IPOB and Biafra struggle. In 2017, Ejiofor did not have the insecurity in the southeast he was talking about. So, by then, Ejiofor cannot go to Tompolo and say, do not mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name again in your activities, in your Avengers activities. No, because by then, Ejiofor was Ejiofor, not this Ejiofor. So I want you to listen how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu acknowledge the Avengers activities leading to the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, they will not come to tell you, oh, we are releasing you because Avenger demanded that. No. It has to be through the legal process, and then they are going to make that thing possible. So it is not like when they want to release Onyendu, they say, we are releasing you because Avenger demanded that. No. But I'm telling you that the people that facilitated the release of Onyendu in 2017 was the activities of the Avengers. And you're going to hear it here when Onyendu explain it. So I want everybody to listen. That is the reason why you must run far away from Ejiofor, because he was part of this kidnapping and part of killing of the Eastern Security Network.
What our brothers did on the high seas, for me, I say we must go. Let us get Biafra first, then everybody can go their way if you want. I'm telling you the truth. But we must all be free. The number one demand of Niger Delta Avengers, when a ship was hijacked, everything that they were doing was the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Are you hearing? Everything that the Avengers was doing, they even hijacked the ship, was to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, Barrister Ejiofor, the criminal who facilitated the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, want everything that he must do to release him to crash. And he tell you everybody must calm down. He tell you when they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, stop making noise, lay down your arms, drop Biafra agitation. Why should you get Biafra when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon? Why should you say that Biafra is coming when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is DSS dungeon? So you must wait until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out when they have finished the election and destroy everything in Biafra struggle. Then they will tell you, oh, Obi is coming, oh, Atiku is coming, oh, Tinubu is coming. It is the plan of Ejiofor and the people that sent him. So I want you people to listen and learn. If you follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and know what things about the liberation or Biafra or freedom fighting, all of you that have followed and listened to that criminal Ejiofor, be ashamed of yourself.
Sometimes I speak in a manner that most of them may misunderstand, but in my heart, every blessed day, I pray for our people from the southern part of Biafra. Let me tell you once, remind you once again about if you are from these states, you are Abia, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, Edo, Imo, Ondo, and rivers, including those in Auchi.
I'm going to play it again. I am going to play it again without interruption. Ejiofor, they came, they say, stop sitting at home. They cancel it because the target, the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped is to make sure that they destroy Biafra struggle, to make election hold, to destroy this Eastern Security Network. Today, people are being killed in Enugu State. Of course, we are already working on that. But I'm gonna make a comment about the people that are being killed in Ehamufu. And by tomorrow, we are going to get the names of those who were involved in facilitating the killing you see today in Ehamufu. We're going to get their names. And we're going to make it public. And we're going to give them condition. And they must follow it. I will tell you today that Biafra have been having security meeting, series of security meeting, because of the killing in Enugu. And we will engage them. We will engage them. The reason I came late today is also security meeting. The people that facilitated this killing in Ehamufu will be dealt with in due time. And we are going to deal with them simultaneously. As we fight the terrorists, we are fighting them. Tomorrow, we are going to call their names. Because, when you see, now, did you hear anybody talking? Nobody's talking. Did you hear any of the politicians talking? Did you hear Ejiofor talking? Ejiofor cannot talk. Because if he talk, he goes against the people who made him to be part of the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm going to play it again. Because when we talk with proof and evidence. Now, Ejiofor has been bragging. Well, did you know how I released him on the 2017? I was the one who did it. I was the one who did it. He was not the one who did it. Yes, it goes through him as a lawyer. We agree. But it was not the activities of Ejiofor. Ejiofor is not qualified to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is not qualified. It is just a mockery. Ejiofor is a mockery of Ndi Igbo in legal profession. So it's a disgrace. I want you to watch.
Not minding our previous stupidity when it comes to the issue of Biafra. I'm also a United Delta. Government said it here, Tompolo. A brother and a friend that I like very much is here. Because during the Avengers time, this Tompolo, I'm reading his words today, went to a meeting and gave them the order that the release of Nnamdi Kanu from detention is the #1 demand of Niger Delta Avengers. #1. How can I forget them? That is why I fight for all of us to be free. I fight and I struggle. Anytime I remember what Niger Delta Avengers did, what our brothers did on the high seas, for me, I say we must go. Let us get Biafra first, then everybody can go their way if you want. I'm telling you the truth.
So, Ejiofor is telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu here praising Tompolo for their involvement in making sure they put Nigeria government in a tight corner and demand his release. Ejiofor, a criminal that is a Nigeria agent and Fulani eye in Biafra struggle, is telling you, Onyendu say, do not do anything for me. Onyendu say, we told them, Onyendu did not send us. Ejiofor is gallivanting, parading himself, a lawyer that cannot speak good English, lawyer that cannot even talk, lawyer that is not even presentable. He can't make any correct argument. He don't even understand what he's saying. And I very, very strong believe that Ejiofor cannot write all these things he's posting on social media. All these more refined young lawyers write for him. He can't write them. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is here. What Ejiofor is telling you now is that you Biafrans that are sitting at home every Monday demanding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out tomorrow and say, I condemn you for sitting at home for me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will rise up tomorrow and come out from the dungeon. And then he's going to make a broadcast. If I remember what Biafrans did for me, they sit at home every Monday. They disobeyed me. And that is what Ejiofor is brainwashing you to believe. Ejiofor is brainwashing you to believe that Biafra has picking up arms to fight Nigeria. Ejiofor will, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out to say, why did you people pick up arms to fight? Why are you people fighting for Biafra? Why I'm inside dungeon? Ejiofor is trying to make you believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will do this. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not change from praising the people that fought for him, even without anything. He said, if you remember what Tompolo Avengers did in the high sea, for his sake, they hijack ship and demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor is telling you today, lay down your arms. Stay. Let them come and kill you, just like they are killing you in Enugu now. You know, you can imagine if all of us, if all the Eastern Security Network has actually laid down their arms in Biafra land. By now, it will be, by now, Benue will be a child play now. Do you see any police going to Enugu to rescue them? We need to refresh. You're welcome. Welcome back. So what I'm trying to say is that if you have followed Ejiofor, lay down your arms or follow the criminals in the DOS that expect criminals. When they say lay down your arms, by now, it is not only in a Hamufu. Fulani would have, everywhere in Biafra, and nobody will talk. But look, we revived ESN. They scattered ESN everywhere. We revived them. Today, ESN is stronger than before. And when we talk, Ejiofor, the criminal and the eye of Nigeria in IPOB, deceiving some people. Some people who actually followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for years. We have made it openly here. Do you know what these people are doing now? I saw one of them analyzing my video. He said, oh, Simon Ekpa said, Biafra is not coming. Do you know what they did? They cut the video where I said, instead Biafra will not come in 2023. We will burn down Nigeria. And they are using the video to make program. And I'm laughing. And I said, is that all you got? I am repeating it even today. Instead, Biafra will not come in 2023. Let me look at the camera. We are going to burn down Nigeria and Biafra will still come. So they cut it and they use it to make program. I don't know what they are making program for. You think that Simon Ekpa is scared of saying it? Some of them say, oh, they don't know what else to do. It's like Simon Ekpa is a spirit. Ejideba, Omieba, Ejideba, Omieba. You are not jidering me anywhere. It is only that your stupidity is making you think because you don't have anything. Propaganda, blackmail, lies cannot get you anywhere. That is why I'm a punu piawazo. Tell Mbadamurango, Mobronyendu. So when you see them, they say where did you hold me? I do not understand where everyone edged them. Simon of the spirit. And I looked at the idiot and I laughed. He's calling me a spirit. Do I look like a spirit? Look at my flesh. So there is nothing like Simon is a spirit. Upon all the 500,000 Iraq, we have defeated all of them. Today, they are no longer sharing anything on social media. Even the one that is good, their own program, they don't share it. We have defeated all of them. Even if they hire 1 million, we are still going to defeat them. And all this while, they fought against every principle of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything. And when, and I was watching the idiot playing the video. Oh, we are going to burn down Nigeria, and they say Biafra will not come. We are going to honestly, oh God, these people really dealt with Igbo and Biafra name. Actually, Anyafa for years. And I begin to wonder, no wonder they have been calling the agitators miscreant, all manner of names before we entered the agitation. Nisi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now when the people that were educated, that were following Onyendu, was not in the public. The people that they are using for media are all miscreant. Complete Itim Pataka, the worst of them in Biafra land. If you talk about Biafra, they say they are miscreant. They are jobless people. They are all jobless. Complete jobless people. But when we came in, we showed them that Biafrans are not jobless. We showed them that Biafrans are not miscreant. We came to the Biafra struggle with class. Professors are not part of Biafra struggle, openly. Professionals, different walks of life are part of Biafra struggle now, openly. And when you see this idiot, they are attacking doctors, they are attacking lawyers that are part of us, and you'll be wondering, that is why, oh my God, we are focusing on destroying the enemy. The enemy is Nigeria state, Nigeria establishment, British establishment and British company in Nigeria. These are the enemies of Biafra, an enemy of our freedom. But these people are not fighting them. So I want you people to understand that Ejiofor has been the eye of the Fulani in IPOB. And today, Ejiofor is controlling all these criminals that we have expelled. The illiterate one, he will gather them and tell them that, oh, Onyendu say, Onyendu say, Onyendu say. I don't know who is Ejiofor Onyendu. Ejiofor don't believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So how can Ejiofor be addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as Onyendu when he does not believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? We believe in what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying. We believe in his activities. So he is our Onyendu. So I don't know which Onyendu is Ejiofor, the criminal Ejiofor is referring to. But I want everybody to listen to Onyendu again. Our own Onyendu.
Not minding our previous stupidity when it comes to the issue of Biafra. I'm also a Niger Delta. Government said it here, Tompolo. A brother and a friend that I like very much is here. Because during the Avengers time, this Tompolo, I'm reading his words today, went to a meeting and gave them the order that the release of Nnamdi Kanu from detention is the #1 demand of Niger Delta Avengers. #1. How can I forget them? That is why I fight for all of us to be free. I fight and I struggle. Anytime I remember what Niger Delta Avengers did, what our brothers did on the high seas, for me, I say we must go. Let us get Biafra first, then everybody can go their way if you want. I'm telling you the truth. But we must all be free. The #1 demand of Niger Delta Avengers, when a ship was hijacked, everything that they were doing was the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I will never forget.
Are you hearing it?
Sometimes I speak in a manner that most of them may misunderstand, but in my heart, every blessed day, I pray for our people from the southern part of Biafra.
Are you people listening?
Let me tell you once, remind you once again about if you are from these states, you are a Niger Delta. Abia, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, Edo, Imo, Ondo, and Rivers, including those in Auchi.
You see, that is Onyendu. Onyendu. And what Ejiofor is doing today is to make sure that the Avengers did not rise again for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What Ejiofor is doing today is to tell you that Avenger must not rise. Ejiofor is telling you anything that is resembling Avenger that will do something and demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not rise for the second time, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stay in DSS dungeon and they will try to suppress everything to conduct election in Biafra land. That is what you see here happening. So ask yourself, and ask Ejiofor, the criminal Ejiofor, what was this meeting you were having with the governors? You were having it as what? And I'm going to play it again because everything is connecting. Everything is connecting. Every day we are going to bring one. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, if you want to teach, do not teach everything the same time. Okay? That is what I'm doing. I'm not telling you everything the same day. So I will always come. One day, I will bring something, I will add. When you have understood that one, the next day, I will come. I will bring another one and add. Because if I begin to bring everything at once now, you are going to get confused. So another day, I will bring another one and add. You see how I started exposing Ejiofor. First of all, I played the video. And second of all, I played another video. And then I came to bring the Muhammad Abbas voice, where he was telling you, confirming that if you want to know more, you can ask to Ejiofor which of the governor, what did the governor told him about that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After that, I have come again with Onyendu's voice. And so we are going to be coming small. We will and attach it because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is a very, very important and very sensitive one, which everybody must understand. That is why Ejiofor must not go to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is our next move. We must make sure, no matter what, that we stop Ejiofor from visiting Onyendu. Very important. I am telling you, it doesn't matter how long it's going to take. But you see this war, we will make sure that at a point, Ejiofor will not be allowed to visit Onyendu again. It will happen. Mark my word. It will happen. So I want all of you to listen to this man. Are you hearing it? Ejiofor has been involved in highly sensitive security meetings. Is there no audio? Sensitive security. Is there no audio? Okay, so I am playing it again. One moment. Okay, one moment. I think audio issue. Okay, one moment. All right, one moment. All right, here we go.
Also put one or two questions to you. I would want to know, you said the reason why you came back on the 5th was to interact with the churches in order to find peace for the Southeast. In that interaction, were you acting as an independent lawyer, as a concerned citizen, as also a red cap chief in the Igbo nation, or were you representing any organization in seeking for that peace?
My brother, I didn't come back for interaction at the point in question. Let me say this to you. I've been involved in a highly sensitive and sensitive meetings, security meetings, and sensitive meetings, security meetings.
Cap chief in the Igbo nation, or were you representing any organization in seeking for that peace?
My brother, I didn't come back for interaction at the point in question. Let me say this to you. I've been involved in a highly sensitive and sensitive meetings, security meetings. And I'm not doing it in my capacity as a lawyer only. I'm doing it in my capacity as a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu.
Did you hear that? He came back for a highly sensitive, top security, secret security meeting. Ask Ejiofor, have Biafrans asked Ejiofor, this criminal, what is this particular top secret, sensitive security meeting that you are having? You are also having this security meeting as a lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are also having this top security meeting as a nationalist. You cannot be a true nationalist of Nigeria and represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a Biafra. It is not possible. For you to represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu very well, you must know that Nigeria is what it is. So you cannot be representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a nationalist. But let me tell you, you actually did your job as a nationalist. And that job you did was to facilitate and mastermind his kidnap from Kenya and then killing every Biafra agitator. That is what a nationalist have done. And that's what a nationalist is going to do. And that's what a nationalist should do. A nationalist should do everything to fight any organization, break away anything that is fighting Nigeria. That is what Ejiofor is doing. When Ejiofor is telling you to calm down, he is telling you to calm down as a one Nigerianist, as a nationalist that he presented himself here. And I want people to watch and listen to this.
Organization in seeking for that peace.
My brother, I didn't come back for interaction at the point in question. Let me say this to you. I've been involved in a highly sensitive meetings, security meetings. And I am not doing it in my capacity as a lawyer only.
Okay.
I'm doing it in my capacity as a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu.
All right.
And IPOB.
One.
And I'm doing it as my capacity as a naturalist.
Are you hearing that? He is doing it as a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. And then he is also doing it as a nationalist. Did you see the clash of interest? That is what we call conflict of interest. Ejiofor is not doing it in the name of IPOB. He must be serving one master. And one master is that he is doing it as a nationalist. Now tell me, what exactly would Ejiofor be discussing with the governors as a top security meeting? Is he discussing with them, oh, come, let us integrate ESN into Nigeria? Oh, come, let us integrate ESN. Is Ejiofor discussing about ESN? Let us bring ESN and make them a bubago. Or is Ejiofor discussing how to end the insecurity, which from here, as a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, he is already accusing Nnamdi Kanu of being the person responsible for this security. Otherwise, why is he meeting as Nnamdi Kanu a representative and as a nationalist? It is the job of double agent. It was in this meeting, because this man was communicating with Nnamdi Kanu. It was in this series of meetings that he gave the information of Nnamdi Kanu. He even, after the kidnap, they did one kind of shenanigan something. They brought Nnamdi Kanu to court, and he claimed they did not inform him. All these things we had in Aruaru. They pretended that let us not inform Ejiofor. And Ejiofor came. Oh, they brought him to the court, and they could not even ask his lawyer to come, and we did not know that it was Akuko. All those things are fake stage managed shit. Because he was part of it. How can Ejiofor be part of top sensitive security meeting in the south and the entire southeast? And they brought Nnamdi Kanu down to Nigeria. He is no longer part of the people that the court will inform as the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu. But the southeast, the entire southeast governors, they are aware that Nnamdi Kanu is being renditioned to Nigeria. At least, if anybody else did not know, the governors are aware that he's being renditioned to Nigeria, which will now further inform Ejiofor that, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is coming. But of course, they have to do it that way for, Nama brain people. It's fake. It's fake. So I want you people to understand. It was just that, don't let us behave as if Ejiofor is not aware. And then all of a sudden, when you appear the court, they did not call his lawyer. They did not inform his lawyer. It's complete lie. Nigeria, they don't know how to cover crime sometimes. Sometimes when you watch how they commit crime, you laugh. Because all of them have been possessed with Fulani brain okoko. So I want people to listen. Ejiofor, the question Biafra should be asking Ejiofor, this sensitive security meeting that you are having, what is it all about?
Cap chief in the Igbo nation, or were you representing any organization in seeking for that peace?
My brother, I didn't come back for interaction at the point in question. Let me say this to you. I've been involved in a highly sensitive meetings, security meetings. And I am not doing it in my capacity as a lawyer only. I'm doing it in my capacity as a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. And I'm doing it as my capacity as a nationalist.
Ejiofor, you cannot be a nationalist and defend Nnamdi Kanu in court against your nation. You can't. You can't defend Nnamdi Kanu against Nigeria as a nationalist that you are. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting against the nation that you are nationalist to, you are alleges. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for freedom for his people to leave Nigeria. And you are a nationalist going to the East, discussing with the governors on top sensitive security meetings. And that meeting facilitated the kidnap of Mazi.
Who cannot stand by when things are going wrong?
Okay, things are going wrong. And Ejiofor believe that the things that were going wrong has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know whether you people are connecting the dots.
And both parties have my endorsement.
He said that both parties have his endorsement, which means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB have his endorsement, Nigeria State have his endorsement. So I do not know what parties the Ejiofor is talking about. You know, Ejiofor is talking about Nigeria have his endorsement, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB have his endorsement, and probably, who knows, he was deceiving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And bam, they kidnapped him from Kenya. Listen.
I may not go into details because it's security matters. They have my endorsement.
He said he cannot go into detail because it's security matters.
The police and everybody know.
Police and everybody know. They are aware.
Why the killings in the southeast? Why killing people? Why killing
people? Why the killing in the southeast? That exactly the same thing they are accusing me now. Exactly. The same thing they are accusing me now. I was even told that he bragged that if he remember me, he is going to, you know, come to Finland, hijack me like he hijacked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. You know, Ejiofor was bragging. If you remember Simon Ekpa, he is going to come to Finland, he will carry him and sell his property. Hi! Chineke. And then you can brag in Igbo language. Can brag all you like. But the end, we justify the means. See what maybe I will not. I want to threaten on social media. But Ejiofor have threatened me that he's going to do this. He's a lawyer. He's going to do this. We come to Finland. He's going to carry me. He's going to do this. I hate Tigonaka. No. Don't worry. One day I hate Tigonaka. We will see. All right, let us listen.
Killing innocent civilians. Why killing people who are made agitating? It's solvable. There's a solution to that problem. There's a solution because you have to explain to somebody to understand the solution to that problem. And that solution, and once that solution is applied, it will stop. That's what I was doing.
You see, once that solution is applied, it will stop. And that was what Ejiofor was doing. And that solution was to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
The entire stakeholders, the governors of the South, they are fully on the know.
Okay.
The security agents are fully on the know.
Okay.
Because the killing has to stop.
The killing has to stop.
People have lost more than 300 people in the Imo State.
All right.
Anambra, Ebonyi.
Okay.
Across the South.
All right.
River State is uncountable. People are being killed every day.
All right.
So you have to approach them to tell them, look, there's reason that this matter has to be solved.
Okay. Look at him talking against Biafra from beginning.
They know what I'm doing.
Okay.
They know I'm not a threat to anybody. They know I'm not a threat to security agents. They know I'm not a threat to anybody.
Okay.
But the criminals who are hell-bent on...
Now, after all this man now come to tell you, you must drop everything you are using to fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He called Simon Ekpa a criminal, a 419, and all that. Today, here is how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released in 2017.
Not minding our previous stupidity when it comes to the issue of Biafra. I'm also a United Delta. Government said it here, Tompolo. A brother and a friend that I like very much is here. Because during the Avengers time, this Tompolo, I'm reading his words today, went to a meeting and gave them the order that the release of Nnamdi Kanu from detention is the #1 demand of Niger Delta Avengers. #1. How can I forget them? That is why I fight for all of us to be free. I fight and I struggle. Anytime I remember what Niger Delta Avengers did, what our brothers did on the high seas, for me, I say we must go. Let us get Biafra first, then everybody can go their way if you want. I'm telling you the truth. But we must all be free. The number one demand of Niger Delta Avengers, when a ship was hijacked, everything that they were doing was the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I will never forget. Sometimes I speak in a manner that most of them may misunderstand, but in my heart, every blessed day, I pray for our people from the southern part of Biafra. Let me tell you remind you once again about if you are from these states, you are a Niger Delta.
Of course. And I will say it here today. If anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ejiofor will prevent it first, before anything. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless Professor Banji. May God bless our Umada. Umada, they are coming tomorrow, by the way, to our program, so don't miss it. May God bless their husband. May God bless our media team. May God bless all our alliances. May God bless all of you. And our BNL, they are doing a very great job. Prince Richard, my salute to you today. I greet you very much. May God bless all of you, those supporting us in prayers. May God bless all in this and also. May God bless Eze Moss. God bless all of you, pastors and reverend fathers that are praying for us. May God bless you all, those who believe in Biafra. May God bless you. From here, from me, I call it good evening.
Osisi na-ebu ome na kurucha ebubeli gwamo bilien ojapantu mere pilotimo olisa binigwemo bilienu kulie chukwu okike abịama boro na nyaga kulie bilie chukwu okike abịama boro na nyaga kulie bilisienu chukwu okike abịama uziere na nyaga kulie bilienu chukwu okike abịama uziere na nyaga. Maximum respect to my own diluted leader, Prophet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You kept quiet, America kept quiet, you ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet, you ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet, you ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet, you kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. They came from Sahel, they came from Chad, they came from Niger, Senegal and Mali, claiming our land, killing our people because of our blessings. My God, go to the bushes now, they're everywhere. Kidnapping and killing people every day. Raping and killing our women and men, slaughtering them in their family. Hey God, kidnapping and killing Christians night and day, and nobody they talk. Chimo, dividing and ruling we anyhow, as if you're not human being. My God, abducting and killing Biafrans every day, and the whole world they watch, the whole world they see. Chukwu okike abịama, Chukwu okike abịama, boro na nyaga. Osisi na-ebu ome na kurucha ebubeli gwamo bilienu ojapantu mere pilotimo olisa binigwemo bilienu kulie Chukwu okike abịama, kulie Chukwu okike abịama, boro na nyaga. they rape our papa, they rape our mama. He go do me, we are one. Each and every we are one people. The robo is so good, we are one. He's also kiri, we are one people. Over the Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Igbo, we are one. He go do me, we are one. Each and every we are one people. Robo is so good, we are one. He's also kiri, we are one people. Over the Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Igbo, we are one people. They splitted us, just the killers. They rape our papa, they rape our mama, they rape our wives, they rape our girls, they rape our sisters, raping even our children. Raping their car with the custom like women with the top of the dollar. Small, small, small. You go to Kabiama. Oh, yeah, yeah. You go to Kabiama. Oh, yeah. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, your foundation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, do the one nation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, your foundation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, Massimo, Durani Babasian, Mohamadike, Durani Babasian. I want to worship in the golden altar. You said you're going to be in Aratuku. We are all Biafrans, we gather together to worship him, the Elohim. We are all Biafrans, we gather together to worship him, the Borakon. We are all Biafrans, all the Biafrans together to worship the Elohim. I love to worship in the golden altar. You said you're going to build in Aratuku. Massimo, you like it, Mohamadike, you like it, when you do, you like it, when you do, you like it, Massimo, you like it, Mohamadike, you like it, when you do, you like it, you like it, I love you, Ola, you like it, I love you, Ola, you like it, I love you, Ola, I love you, respect you, Mr. Brand, Simon Ekpa, and all the high-pop members around the globe.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.